Great teachers, including homeschool moms, are continually looking for different strategies to help them connect with their students. Role-playing and simulations are such activities that allow students to examine difficult situations in a safe and monitored scenario. Welcome to Ruth's Straight Talk, the channel designed to help you, your students, and your children live fuller lives, become lifelong learners, and grow into the awesome human beings you were designed to be. I'm Cynthia Ruth. In this video, I will share with you the pros and cons of role-playing to help you and your students excel academically. Also, don't miss my bonus strategy at the end of this video. So if this video is for you, let's get right to it. A word of caution is warranted here. Do not under any circumstance allow students to role play about sensitive topics, such as scenarios that involve abuse of any kind, particularly sexual abuse, that involve assault or criminal behaviors. Role plays. Role plays or simulations are useful teaching strategies used to help students explore situations that involve examining values, attitudes, and emotions that can be contradictory or in conflict. It can be used in several academic disciplines and such as literature and social science. They can provide a deeper insight into scenarios that students find difficult to visualize. Simulations replicate real-life situations or events, but role play could also have fictional characters as long as they help to achieve the goal of the lesson. There are pros and cons to using these techniques in your teaching. Here are some pros and cons of these strategies, and you can decide if this will work in your classroom. Despite the extra effort you will need to put into making role-playing work, it is really a great teaching tool for these reasons. First of all, it allows students to use their knowledge in practical scenarios. Students get to practice hypothetical situations in a safe environment. This allows them to gain a deeper insight into the situation they are faced with. For example, they could be answering the questions, what should be done when a student is caught cheating on a test? Another reason why role-playing is good for students is because role-playing allows students to develop team spirit. It helps them get to know each other better and provides opportunity to laugh and joke while still learning the lesson. Number 3, you as a teacher will learn something about your students. You will see your students adopt their roles, developing strategies, negotiating and responding to political provocations as part of the lesson. The 4th pros about role-playing is just fun. Everyone leaves the lesson with a good feeling after role-playing based tutorials. Number 5, research shows that students are more likely to remember lessons that have an emotional impact on them. As the result, the students play their role, they become emotionally involved, and will remember that lesson that made them laugh until they cried. So what are the cons of role-playing? First of all, it may not go according to plan. It can get chaotic. Your students may misinterpret the task. You may misinterpret the task. You both may forget the rules. So make sure that you are confident with the rules, that you know them really well and are confident to enforce them. Also, make sure that your students know the rules well and they are willing to follow them. Number 2, students may be skeptical about it. Usually the best thing is not to lower your enthusiasm, but carry on. Have an alternative assignment for the students who do not want to role play. Often, All students eventually back down when they see how much fun their counterparts are having. However, it is always a good idea to have a backup plan. Number 3, what works for one group may not work for another. Different classes have different dynamics, and while one class may love the idea of role-playing, another more inhibited and shy class may want to have nothing to do with it. Our bonus tip: while the students are having loads of fun, be sure to bring the class back to reality and an understanding of the concept being taught. You can do this by providing exit slips for each student to fill out and return to you as they leave class. So what are exit slips? At the end of the class, the teacher passes out slips with questions that help the student determine how well they understood the lesson. The student answers the questions, turn them in as they exit the classroom. Exit slips enable teachers to assess students' understanding of the lesson. So there you have it, role-playing to help your child succeed in school. Keep in mind also that as parents, you have the option to change into educational programs that are best suited for your child. If this video has helped you, please leave me a comment at the bottom of the screen. Also, if you have a story, a tip, a strategy, a question, or just some advice that you would like me to share with my audiences, please also leave me a comment at the bottom of the screen. Click on these videos above for more awesome information on education and parenting. Also, as always, thank you for visiting with us at ruthstraighttalk.com. Until next time, happy learning and goodbye.